This problem, we got how many liters each of a 25% acid solution and a 35% acid solution must be used to produce 60 liters of a 30% acid solution, and then round 2 decimal places if necessary. Okay, we got 25% and 35%. So I'm going to say X is our amount, our quantity, at the 25%. And Y is going to be our amount at the 35%. Now notice they tell us that there's going to be a total of 60 liters. So they're telling us that this amount plus this amount is going to give us 60. And then the other setup is got 25%, 35%, and they want to use this to produce 60 liters of a 30% acid solution. Mixture problems always follow the same type. And that's where you got two variables. In this case, we're going to have our amount times our percent. And then we'll have our amount times our percent. And over here, this kind of varies on this side, but just in general, we want our amount times our percent. Now sometimes the mixture, especially in coins, like if you got pennies and nickels, over here they won't give you this in this format, but they'll just give you the grand total of the amount times the percent. Okay, so we have our 25%. That goes here, so our amount is X, and our percent is 0.25. This one will be our Y, and I'll put my 35% here. Now over here, the grand total, they say they want a 60, so the amount is 60 liters. And the percent, it says, must be used to produce 60 liters of a 30% acid solution. So they're telling us over here that this should be 30%. Well, for this equation, it becomes 0.25x plus 0.35y equals, I'm not very good at decimals. I think that's 1.8, but that didn't sound right, so probably 18. Let me see. Go to my calculator. 60 times 0.3. I don't know what it is about decimals, just throw me. 18. I knew 1.8 wasn't 30% of 60. That's why I figured it had to be 18. Now I don't want decimals. So on this one, I'm going to multiply everything by 100. Basically move your decimal place 2 places to the right. So we got 25x plus 35y is equal to 1800. And our other equation is x plus y is equal to 60. Now I'm going to solve this using the addition method. These are our two equations we're working with. So I'll eliminate the y's. So I'm going to multiply everything in the second equation by negative 35. So I got 25x plus 35y is equal to 1800. Negative 35 times x is negative 35x. Negative 35 times y is negative 35y. And negative 35 times 60, I shouldn't have to plug in my calculator, but that gives us negative 2100. Now we want to add these using the addition method or elimination method, depending upon what book you're using. Let's see, 25x minus 35x is negative 10x. Boy, I'm really doing a bad job on basic math here. Okay. Equals 1800 minus 2100 is negative 300. And let me just double check that. I should be really refreshed. I just woke up from a nap. Stayed up a little bit too late last night working on these videos, and was kind of groggy earlier, so I thought I need to become more alert. Okay, that looks right. So then we'll divide both sides by negative 10. And negative 300 divided by negative 10, negatives cancel, and that gives us 30. So there'd be 30 liters at 25%. Now, if there's a total of 60, then that's also going to be 30 liters at 35%. Okay, now that's the addition method. I'm going to show this on the calculator also. If you haven't seen the calculator before, then don't shut off this video right now. Don't try to learn it now. And we're working with these two equations, so I'm going to write down the matrix that goes along with that. So we've got 25, 35, 1800, 1, 1, 60. Remember, your x's have to be lined up, your y's have to be lined up, your numbers have to be on the other side of the equals. And you drop your x's, y's, and equals and keep the numbers in their signs. Well, let's go ahead and put this in. So go to my matrix menu, I'll do second x and negative 1, that's our inverse button. Left arrow over to edit, enter on A. Rows by columns, it's 2 by 3. Then you've got 25, 35, 1800. Then we've got 1, 1, and 60. And then I want to exit out, do second mode. Go back in the matrix menu, do second x negative 1. Right arrow to math, up arrow to RREF. Make sure you choose one of 2 R's. Press enter on it. Go back in the matrix menu, do enter on A, enter again. And we get 1, 0, 0, 1, 30, 30. 2 equations, 2 variables. Our first 2 by 2 square here should be a diagonal 1, 0, 0 else. And if it is, then our answer is the far right column. So this will be x, and this will be y, which gives the same answer as when we did it with the addition method.